Hey, this is Sander van Doorn and you're watching Global Digital DJs. It's good to be back.
Yeah, welcome back. Like, congrats on the great success of your CD compilation.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a long process. It took a long time to get the track listing ready. Yeah, we filled it out a lot of good tracks and did the compilation. The response has been amazing so far. So yeah, really happy with it.
Which track in that CD would you say is one of your favorites?
You know, I still really liked most of my remix of Feliz Huiscats Zama. Obviously Coco is one of my personal favorites in my own tracks. I really like the art remix of Dead One as well. And the Thomas Gold remix of Reach Out as well. And one of my best favorites is actually Dr. Kucho Hill Bob. It's like an old classic. It still sounds a bit like the old classic, and it's a phenomenal track.
Is there a story behind that track, and where did you get the name?
Well, you know, I just was producing a track, and I kind of made the lead melody first, and I kind of felt, you know, there was something missing, so I kind of decided to whistle something in a microphone and to make like a bridge between the production and the melody, and yeah, it really worked out. And you know, because it has a real summer feel to it, I decided to name it Coco. It's not, I don't think it's a real word, but for me it's like a very summer spirit kind of word.
So, what inspired you to start the studio session? I know you have 1 to 5 series. And
yeah, that's
would
right.
Would you
yeah.
be continuing?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, it kind of started out as a video of kind of like an introduction in my studio about 1.5 years ago. So I went behind the computer and started producing a track, and the responses were that great that we decided to actually do studio sessions. So we already did studio sessions last year where I kind of explained a few bits and pieces in the studio, and people asked me to do one more, so that's why I decided to kind of do the whole remix of it for Reach Out again, and kind of explain the whole process, so in 5 series. And yeah, that's been going really well. So it's kind of like giving a little bit back to the fans, so to say.
We see a growing trend of hip-hop artists collaborating with house, electro DJs. Do you think you will see? Do you think that trance DJs will follow suit in that same trend?
Well, you know, it's a thing that's becoming more and more you know, reality these days. DJs like David Guetta, Afrojack, they're doing a lot of collaborations with more urban hip hop kind of artists. you know, it's a good thing for the music industry in general, and dance music industry, because it kind of gets dance a little bit more mainstream, so there's a lot more people actually getting into the whole sound. I don't know if it translates with a track of mine to have a rap on top of it. I don't know. You know, it's a question of trying out different things and see what happens. But there's nothing really planned with like a rap artist at this stage, to be honest. No.
So, how do you juggle your personal life and DJ career?
Yeah, it is a bit of a juggle actually. You know, it's especially this year has been the most busiest one so far. So, you know, I'm constantly on the road. If I'm not on the road, I'm in the studio doing my radio show or producing tracks. I actually just finished producing my artist album as well, so that besides the Sander van Doorn compilation was a lot of work. So that means a lot of editing, a lot of remixing. It basically means no personal life whatsoever. I try to get a few days here and there to just chill out, but in general it's, you know, it's pretty ongoing, but I'm not complaining at all.
So what music is on repeat play on your iPod or MP3 at the moment? One that you listen to over and over again?
Well, I don't really listen to my iPod or, for instance, to my car radio that much. If I do, I listen to Sigur Rós, Radiohead, The Cure, MGMT. Really like the new Adele track, Set Fire to the Rain. That's a phenomenal track. Kind of like music to that. It's a bit minor key. I like the whole tracks with a little bit more feel to it. But in general, yeah, it's more like Radiohead kind of music.
So what's the highlight of the year so far for you?
There's been a lot of highlights this year actually. You know, what makes a highlight is a situation where you don't expect the outcome like that, and that's happened with so many things this year. With Love is Darkness, getting to the BPM playlist, Sirius Radio, I think got best played like 4 weeks in a row. Coco getting the success it got, Miami being absolutely amazing. All the sensations I did this year has been absolutely phenomenal. So there's so many highlights. I can't pick out just one.
Great, great. Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Thank
absolutely.
you so much
You're
for
welcome.
doing this, and then looking forward to your set tonight.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes.
A lot of new tracks, new edits, new productions. So yeah, looking for it myself.
Very exciting. Thank you.
You're welcome.